Oh, wow.
So yeah, I watch all the videos just, you know, I mean, I do find them entertaining, but also I also want to verify, that like they like process correctly, they sound right, like they
Yeah.
got uploaded to YouTube right. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just figured uh Mitchell and Nick would have, watched other stuff, but I guess not.
Once you find that out
I mean, I've asked them, like,
on more recent streams.
no, like I've asked
Oh,
them like several months ago.
well,
Um,
it's changed since then. I mean, people change.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
Mitchell's
I did just I did just ask Nick if he watches anything, and he said that he goes, but he apparently he watches the Hey You Pikachu one,
Huh.
like he's seen it several times. For some reason he likes that one. I don't know why.
Huh. Is he in that one, or is it?
Yeah,
Like,
he's in most of it. He's actually not in the entire thing, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's the ticket to it.
because I guess you basically stream with both of them at the same time now. Is that what you're doing with them?
Yeah,
Or
that's
is it
that's that's always how we've done it. Yeah. Is there anything to the right? Like, can you go through that wall? Oh, okay, you can
Yeah,
go through the wall. Okay.
I would imagine so, right? Otherwise, why this is here? Wait, there's some down here too. Oh, icicles. Never mind.
There's a missile.
More
Oh,
running. So this part just exclusively serves as
to teach
showing
you.
that
Yeah,
possible to get. Wait, oh wait, no, because you have to run and then jump up there,
I
and
see.
then you have to jump up this thing. Probably also from the very bottom. Yes. Hmm, I see. Very interesting. Cool. Is this?
I think so.
Yes. There we go.
Another
Wow.
missile.
An easy secret, finally. Or one that
And
is.
oh, they did a dirty trick.
That is incredibly rude. I mean, I wouldn't put that in my game.
Oh, the snail messed you up. That's
No.
not nice.
I know, dude.
There's so many
Leave it-
things here that are just insane.
Dude, it's basically Insane Aquarium. I mean, they both have bases off of like the Aliens franchise.
Mm-hmm.
The
True.
similarities are more than they are less.
It's endless.
Ooh, now we get to go through there. Where are we going? What the dog doing?
Okay, so that's the room we fell through the sand.
This one right here.
And we exited out through there, I think. So what we need to do to get back there is we need to actually head up to this top left portion, remember? And then from here we can go to the right. And then we can try to get past the sand from there.
I get it. Cool. Man, this is really a good pairing for this game, considering I don't remember anything about the world around our friend Samus here. Like, I remember bits and pieces, but they're all just kind of floating in this, like... I should have been more patient. They're all just kind of floating in, like, a mass of random information that's not really properly sorted or categorized.
Right.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Oh, please. Okay. Whew. You know what we do. Situation. Can't hit the ground either.
So besides Parkitect,
Hmm.
what else have you seen?
I watched a good portion of the N64 game tier list video.
Okay.
I was
That's
kind of
actually the most
interested.
popular video on the channel.
I mean, tier lists are hot right now. They
I
they
guess
kind of
so.
experienced a couple of years ago, and they just haven't really fallen off. People want tier lists.
Yeah, it's funny. We started that just because it was just like easy, like an easy thing to make content from, you know? Like
Yeah.
I had some other people that I knew that were making those. And so I was like, I could do this. And so yeah. We I basically forced Mitchell to make those with me. And
Forced content's the best. You know what they say? If it's a bad idea, force it till it works. Not that tier lists are a bad idea. I think tier lists are a great idea.
should we save so we don't fall through the sand again?
Yeah, I'll make a save state. It was right here that it happened. Yeah, maybe. Yes. Oh no, it was
Right there. So if you just keep jumping, like if you just keep jumping across the sand, can you make it through there?
I hope.
Oh, but then you have to turn into a ball. Can you not do that?
We'll see. I might just have to like blast off a little bit instead of jump. Oh, there's like this platform.
Can you scan here and find anything?
Good call.
Oh.
Okay,
That's
so
interesting.
can we run on sand?
Let's try it. They give you a long portion of flat ground here. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Epic.
Whoa, there's a whole bunch of guys. It's a small maze corridor.
I don't want to mess it up because it is an E-tank after all. See, yeah, there's a giant pit right there.
Okay. So it looks like we have to fall into that pit and then bomb ourselves back up.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. Yay!
Another energy tank. Those are like the most satisfying items to find.
Absolutely. Just because they're so limited. I like getting super bombs too, though. Super bombs always feels good. Sweet. Dang. We are now making some progress.
Yep. That bottom right was giving me suspicions. Something not right about it.
It's sussy?
I think so. Oh, yeah. Did you just roll through that?
Oh.
You did.
Nice.
Wait, is this the boss? Is this the way to the boss?
I don't know.
What the heck is that? Yeah, that is the boss. I don't know if we want to go this way yet.
Yeah, I'll wait for a sec. Maybe we can't get back.
What the heck was that green thing?
I don't know, dude. Some kind of critter. There's also like a room. Okay, I guess that's probably the sealed off one. Are you a fan of Ava at all? Like Evangelion?
I've seen the anime series and then the movie that's like the conclusion, the end of
Okay.
Ava, but I haven't seen any of the other movies, right?
That was me for a little bit, and then the past couple days I've been watching a couple of the rebuilds. I started with the second one for some reason, and then went to the first one, but they're pretty fun. I've enjoyed them.
Yeah, Mitchell says he's liked them. For some reason, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, it took me a while to like get it going, but you know, I guess they're a little bit more easy to find. But I was just wondering because I know Mitch likes Ava, and I don't know if you're much of an anime head.
I've seen some anime. I'm not super big into just sitting down and watching anime. I don't know why. I guess I just rather be playing a game, I guess. I don't know.
You don't have 3 Sailor Moon posters in your bedroom right now?
Sailor Moon was I used to watch that back in the day, but I mean that was like back whenever there was like that was like the only thing on after school. So but yeah.
It's okay to say you like anime, Glenn.
No, I earlier this year I watched Keep Your Hands Off Izuken, and that was great. I love that.
I don't think I've heard of that one. What's the premise?
It's trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's basically some high schoolers are trying to make a anime. That's basically what it is. And so they start like an anime club, and people in the school are trying to interfere, you know, with their plan. But it's a very creative, very well animated show.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it was great.
The whole meta approach a little bit. Just like, oh, we're making an anime, but we're also in an anime.
Yeah.
I can relate because my life is an anime.
I see.
You ever get that feeling? It's just like anime out of my life. And it would be a good one too, like, right? You just get that feeling about your own life, and then you're like,
I'm confused. How did you hit the ground, right? How did you not get damaged?
I think the spikes retracted at the exact right moment or something. I really don't know myself. I was kind of perplexed by that.
Was that a secret?
Yeah.
I mean, is there like a secret in that room that you?
It was a missile thing at the end.
Yeah, but is there like something like down if you were to jump back in the spikes? Maybe scan them first.
I'll scan.
Oh.
There sure is. But I did see. Okay, so I saw over like here, like there's sand above this room, and I was wondering if we could like drop into
it. Maybe.
I guess probably not, because that's like the boss room. So I'll I'm gonna see if the other side has that too.
Those are fake spikes. That's so weird.
Okay, so those ones, these are the only ones who lead anywhere. Oh, what? Okay, so this is the boss door.
Oh, you think so? Is this it?
Well, because they usually put that on top of the
boss. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Uh-oh.
I hope you're ready.
We're pretty kidded. I think it'll go fine. Oh boy, I'm nervous.
Who is it this time?
Ooh, this is gonna be James.
James.
Yeah.
Oh, is that James?
Uh, it's some other dude, kind of.
It looks like
Oh,
4 dudes.
I gotta fight these things.
Oh,
Ooh,
whoa.
got a big old seahorse.
Oh yeah, you destroyed that turret, I
Yeah,
guess.
this one too.
What the
Oh
heck?
no! Let
If
me
you
go. Let me go. Let me
if you
go.
move the control stick around or turn to a ball.
I couldn't turn into a ball.
Okay.
That was the first thing I tried, but unfortunately,
Oh man. Just trying to give you a hug.
yeah, I don't really want one.
Right, there was no consent provided.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we need to. That's the message we give. No hugs without prior consent.
So, are we supposed to hit its eye?
Dude, I'm
Maybe you have to freeze it first or something.
maybe. Or maybe you have to let him carry me up. Okay, so those hurt you if you kill them.
This is weird. What to do?
You don't remember this boss?
No, I don't.
Wow.
Actually, I do remember it. Like I remember it being hard.
Oh.
But like I don't remember what you're supposed to do.
I'm gonna let him carry me for a sec. I
Oh,
guess that does not work.
he'll just keep bringing you up.
Oh, I gotta hit his belly, I think. And like get down. Oh.
Okay, if you don't mind, I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, please. Honestly, I'm baffled.
Okay.
Maybe there's a secret.
Okay,
Oh, what if I grapple him?
there's 2 ways to, this is according to strategywiki.org, there's 2 ways to defeat this boss. You can shoot its belly with missiles or while it flies around, slowly turning its belly brown and eventually killing it. Or destroy the gun turrets on the walls, and while the boss is holding you, shoot one of the grappling beams to electrocute the beast and kill it quickly. What the heck?
Oh, that actually sounds like the right way to do it. Maybe.
Oh, the reserve tanks are kicking in.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna just.
Electrocute. Yeah, I want to see that. Electrocution. Electrocution.
Yeah. Whoa.
It hurts you too.
Oh, it does. But it like killed the thing.
Wow,
Whoa.
that's pretty cool. I didn't
I
know
wasn't
that.
expecting that quickly. Whoa. That's awesome. Uh-oh.
Oh, it came for its mother or whatever.
Okay. Well, we're out of reserves,
We are.
so that's probably even more cringe. But we got it first try. That was insane.
Yeah, I mean that was cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Space jump. I don't even know where the space bar is. Whoa. You're telling me this is the new jump? That's awesome.
Want to know something even better about
What's
this?
that?
Okay, so go back into the next room.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and jump and just keep jumping.
Oops, I was pressing. Oh, you can just jump infinitely?
You can just keep jumping. That's what.
Are you serious? That's
Yes.
awesome. No more grappling hook.
Exactly.
Oh, and
So that's how you get through the sand, I guess. You just have to keep jumping.
just keep on jumping. Oh, and then we got an energy room up here.
Nice.
It is kind of annoying because you have to like make yourself spin.
Yeah. It's not exactly foolproof. But it's
Wow.
it's a lot better than before.
It is a lot better. My wrist is like cramping up. Playing on the handheld is not getting too good for wrist issues. But I guess we'll have to refill the reserve tank up top. But we don't really need it. We have save states, and that's like a million reserve tanks.
Yeah, I mean, did the energy, is that, I guess it didn't fill it, huh?
Oh no, it did. It's on now.
Oh, okay.
Weirdly.
All right, so where to next?
I want to try going in here.
Oh, you're just getting hurt.
I guess so. I think something's shooting me though. I guess not. Never mind.
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely one of those big key items that just gives us access to so much more than what we had.
There's that one place on the surface too, like the one that's like way.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how important that is. It's probably not important, but that's one I can think of. And we still gotta go back to like that part on Brinstar that's like the water part.
Yeah. Let's go to the right now, since we were scared to go this way before.
Right.
What is that thing?
A chameleon or a nautilus or something.
Can you just jump over it? The bomb?
I'm trying. Oh yeah. Very easily. Basically, they show you what you need to do. Whoa. Okay. I guess there's probably an easy way back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the missile thing. Okay.
So it just fills up your missiles? That's kind of silly.
Yeah, I mean, I think it fills up all your weapons.
It didn't fill up... I thought I used it.
You did.
It didn't fill up the...
Do you have to select those? Like, do you have to highlight them? I think he might be maxed out on those.
No, it's multiples of 5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it's just missiles. That's fine though, because you used a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you just gotta run back. Like that. Boop. Easy. Cool. Where else do we gotta go?
Yeah, so we can now actually go into that blue room. The door's unlocked now.
Oh. Here?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You defeated the boss, and so the game was like, okay, yeah, sure, you can go this way now.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect. Even without the boss, you can't do anything here, so it's like... Why would they keep it locked?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Man.
So even whenever you fall, you can still, like, jump.
Okay. I thought it like wasn't like letting it. It didn't do it that time. It didn't let me. If I do that.
Is it because you were stuck to the wall?
No, I don't. I just don't think you can do it if you like fall off a ledge like that.
Oh. Yeah, you have to be spinning to do it.
Yeah, if you're not spinning, then it just doesn't work.
It's weird that that's a mechanic. You have to be spinning.
I know. It's so annoying. You have to like... Not too hard. Just very pedantic. Like, no, you have to spin.
There's that one block over there. Okay, okay. If you're not gonna put any secrets there, fine. Have it your way, Nintendo.
Just want a secret. Just one measly little secret. Oh, this is a secret. Like, come on, get real. No secrets.
What was the point of this path? There was no secret.
I think it just connects this area to like back over here, kind of.
Okay. Well, yeah. The good thing is you can go up there now. You can easily hop into that upper portion of that blue area.
You know that's what we're about to do.
Oh man, I cannot wait. Oh wow.
Yes. Oh, the tree. We get to climb the tree.
Yeah, the tree.
It totally is a tree, though. Like, you were absolutely right. That's the funny thing. Ooh, my computer screen just went off. I don't know. Am I?
You're still on here. You're still connected.
It kind of went off, and I'm like, I got scared.
I'm just curious. Does your monitor have multiple HDMI ports?
I think it just has one.
Okay.
I think it has an HDMI, a display port, and maybe it has two display ports, two HD. I don't remember. I'd have to turn it around and check.
You could get like an HDMI display port cable, and that way you could like dock your Switch to your monitor.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I just don't want to like have to like move my Switch from
your dock. Yeah,
and just like buy another dock. I've thought about it. At the very least, coming up with one of those setups where you like sorry, I'm just struggling with this right now.
I get it. You have to focus.
I don't know what I don't know what makes you stop spinning.
I think you have to be constantly moving.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
There we go. But yeah, you were thinking about getting a dock or something?
Yeah, I was thinking about it, or just like getting a I know it looked stupid. I meant to do a save state, but I forgot. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I don't even think they sell the docks like on their own anymore.
I don't think so either. That's what I was thinking. Is like, because I've seen people do it with like USB-C, like the screen adapt. Like, I guess there's some that work that aren't like a full-on dock, or it's just something you kind of just plug into. It's been a while since I've seen it, but people that get it working, or have gotten it working, from what I remember. I want to go up here first before we go through that room.
Makes sense.
Okay. Any secrets? Secrets me, please.
Maybe there's a secret further down to the left.
Yeah. I don't know. Oop, dang it. I thought I could drop around.
It looks like it's just an easier way to get back through this area. Like
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
The was it space jump? The space jump is giving you a lot of trouble, huh?
It's really just odd. It's weirdly specific. Like if you stop moving for like one frame when you're like trying to change direction, it's all weird.
I remember it being strange at first, but like once you get it, like it's not that bad.
And it's like when you want to jump, it doesn't like you can only jump whenever you like start falling.
Yeah, that's something weird like that. Yeah. You have to keep moving, and then you also have to. You can only go up whenever you're falling. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. I don't agree with it, but I don't. Fine.
Shoot those guys and get some easy energy.
Oh yeah. I just want to jump.
You've done a lot of jumping.
Why do you have to spin, right? Like, I think this is probably easier with the D-pad. I'm just gonna use the D-pad.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely easier.
Because the Z-pad doesn't zero out. Like.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops.
I mean, we've already had the D-pad versus control stick debate.
Yeah, man, dude, I can't deal with the like when it's like lower. I don't like when it's lower than the stick. Like on a controller, like I don't know.
You prefer like the PlayStation layout?
No, not really. Even just like for games that require the D or like play better on the D-pad, I like the D-pad in like the top left position, you know. So basically,
Right.
just like a Super Nintendo controller or something else that has like the same shape.
Oh, you mean like the controller can only have the D-pad? I don't know.
Not even only, it's just like a PlayStation controller. Ooh, plasma bean. Dang.
What is this?
Whoa.
Oh, that destroys those guys.
Thank goodness, dude.
So that's cool.
That might be a good spot to try to save on, I'm thinking. Made a lot of progress. We filled out this entire map. Ooh.
Yeah, do you want to just try to get back to that save room on the right?
The one, like, there?
The one right
Or
here.
over- The one over here makes more sense, yeah. Well, that's pretty close to, like, the top, though. I'm wondering if we should just, like, go... Oh, hold on. Like, go up top, because I'm thinking about that one place where we can go now, too.
Oh, okay.
Or, like, the one that's on the surface,
Mm-hmm.
like, by the ship. Maybe we'll do that real quick, and then...
All right. I didn't even realize it had been 2 hours.
Neither did I. I just looked up at the clock, and I'm like, whoa.
We made so much progress today.
Certainly have. We beat, like, a boss and a half.
Yeah, and we essentially cleared out this entire part of the map. I can't really think of any rooms we need to go back to.
No, not in this area. There's just like that one. Wait, what?
What is missing? Oh, that guy.
Oh. Okay. Sure, I'll defeat all of them. Yes, I get that this kills those guys. Ooh. Don't mind if I...
So,
I might just...
yeah, I mean that's fine if you want to get some energy. So how are your thoughts on Super Metroid right now?
I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really cool. I think it's an incredibly smart game, especially given when it came out.
For sure.
It holds up great. It has a great soundtrack. Visually, I'm loving it. You know, my biggest weakness as a person is I'm always critical of things, even if I love it. Like
yeah.
I will be like, oh, this sucks, or like, why can't this be better? It's just I'm like a natural born complainer.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix it, but
it's
like,
way easier to criticize things than it is to praise things.
Oh yeah, like,
which is kind of sad.
Yeah, I definitely need to be doing more of that when I'm streaming. But like this, I think this game's awesome. I think for the most part, it's paced really well. Um, Nothing's like too obscure.
Hmm.
That boss fight was a little weird, but like that, I mean,
It was
even that
cool.
it has a creative solution, even if it's like buried a little bit,
Hmm.
which I can appreciate. Um, Gosh, I mean, criteria is right there.
Yeah, we can go there if you want to.
Yeah. Oh my god, they hit you. It's over.
The Beatles.
So I have to do it the right way. Is it? I know. I don't know if it's a thing in this one, but is there like an optional boss in this game essentially?
I know you can skip a lot of stuff, like if you do certain tricks.
Hmm.
Um, so I guess you could say several of the bosses are optional. Um,
Hmm.
but I don't think there's like any secret boss, like
Hmm.
one that
Yeah,
you
I wasn't sure if there was like any secret ones, but just
ultimate
like bosses in
secret
general that
boss.
bosses in general that like by defeating them they don't really reward you with a power up
Hmm.
that means anything.
Yeah, I don't think this game has any bosses like that.
And now we get to go over here and get I I'm guessing up there is just a really awesome secret. Like you have to hide something great at the very top.
I'm trying to remember what it is. I feel like there isn't like anything.
Well, you never know until you check. Um
I mean,
oh,
they do require you to use that, don't they?
they sure do.
Oh, hey, there is a door over
What?
here.
What up here? Nope. Okay.
I don't remember there being a door.
I wouldn't have expected a door.
Ooh, that's lava.
Okay.
Does
This
the lava
lava has
hurt you? Oh, it
yes,
does. Okay.
but I think I can move quickly in it.
Ah,
Hmm. Power bomb. That's good.
yeah, for sure.
Not a bad thing to get. Hmm. No. I guess it doesn't matter if I get hurt because I can just heal it away.
Woo! Whoa!
Whoa!
What the heck?
What the heck?
Is there more?
No way. Are you kidding me?
That was a good find.
What the heck? Dude, I was just messing around.
Wow.
Whoa. What a spectacular conclusion to this,
Yeah. Wow.
it's not over yet.
I was about to wrap things up, but
Yeah, I was about emotionally done, but we're up here. I don't want to have to deal with getting back here. Like,
that would be very difficult to get back to.
we gotta do
Yes.
it now. It's now or never. I
Make
bet this
you.
is an energy tank. What do you think?
I would hope so. They make you do so much to get through here. And there you
Yes,
go. You were right.
I nailed
Is
it.
there something up? Is that a path up there?
I was just about to check.
Oh, it's the foreground. It looks like it's blocking.
Yeah. Oh, there is a down ground though.
Ooh, good catch.
Whoa.
Okay, so if they put an energy tank there, then what's over here?
What lies ahead? Oh, dude, I don't. This is insane. I didn't expect to uncover an entire like level back here.
I don't remember this. I don't even know if I ever came across this.
Probably not. Like that was a very specific set of circumstances.
Are those spikes fake?
Yeah. What tipped you off? Was it the fact there was nowhere else to go? There's
Maybe.
there's a little health thing. Oh,
It's kind of in a weird spot though.
I don't like it, yeah. Let's keep going. Whoa, what the heck?
Oh
No, no!
no.
Kidding me?
You got a missile though.
Hmm. Wow, so we gotta go back up then at some point.
Maybe. Can you scan? Oh. Might not be able to go back.
Oh, I guess not. It like fills in.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll have to come back at some point.
Whoa, this takes you somewhere crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
What an eventful event, for lack of a better term.
Yep.
Whoa. So this is just a little slant that takes you back up here. And let's go to the ship and save. And we'll have to remember next time to
return back there. Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh dang, sweet. 3 E-tanks tonight.
Yeah, there's only 3 more, it looks like.
Whoa. And not really any walkthroughs yet, except when there's nowhere else to go. It's kind of cool.
Right, yeah.
You said there's enough to get 200 missiles in this game?
Yes.
Whoa. That is insane.
All right. Well, in this case, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you, Noah, for playing more Super Metroid tonight, and I look forward to seeing some more.
Sounds good.
Right. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Later.